Good morning, student. Yes, so today I am here with you with the new motivational story. And the name of the story is Build Your Confidence. What is the name of the story? Build Your Confidence. So let's see what is there in the story. Jackson, Taylor, and Luke were the best of friends. They were also good at sports. Taylor, Jackson, and Luke always played together. They were particularly fond of playing football. Evidently, they were the best players of the class team and their coach too was very happy with their performance. Once the coach announced an inter-school football competition. Everyone was excited. The coach made all the boys perform on the field to select the final team members. Taylor was announced the captain of the team, and his friends Jackson and Luke were very happy about it. Soon the practice session started. The three friends and the rest of the team members worked really hard. They were confident that they will beat the other team at the competition. In fact, the trio was the hope of the entire school. The day of the competition came. The trio and the other team members gave their best. However, they didn't know that the other team too was very well prepared. Unfortunately, Taylor and his team lost the game. Everyone became utterly disappointed in them. Next day, when the boys reached the school, they had to face criticize and scorn from a lot of students. Some even called them a sham, while others predicated that none of the old boys would be seen in the next football team. This was a major blow to their confidence. They didn't know what to do next. During lunch break, the coach called all the team members. The boys feared that it was the end of their football game. Nonetheless, all the team members gathered in the gym. With a stern look, the coach said, "It's very sad and disappointing that you boys lost the match. Tomorrow, I want to see each one of with a write-up on any one of these personalities. Henry Ford, Beethoven, Walt Disney, Charles Darwin, and Albert Einstein." The boys felt awkward but did as the coach commanded them to do. The next day, all the boys gathered with their write-ups. The coach called each one of them to read out aloud about those famous personalities. After all the boys had finished, the coach asked them, "Now I want you to think about these personalities and find out what's common in them." All the boys started thinking till one of them stood up and said, "All of them are famous and were very successful in their field." "Yes," said the coach. "That's one part of their life. But there is another important part that you are missing." Everyone was surprised to hear that. All the men belong to different fields. What else could be similar in their life apart from success? Suddenly, Taylor stood up and said, "Sir, All of them had seen failure at some point in their life. Henry Ford failed and went broke 5 times before he finally succeeded. Yes, continued Jackson, Beethoven had handled his violin awkwardly. His teachers thought he was hopeless composer. Similarly, Walt Disney was fired by a newspaper editor for lack of ideas. But later, after many failures, he went on to build Disneyland. Absolutely right, continued Luke. Charles Darwin gave up his medical career and was thought by his father as a child with low intelligence. Likewise, Albert Einstein, speaking and writing very late, he was called mentally slow by his teachers. The coach smiled at the 3 boys and patted their backs. You are right, my boys, he said. All the great people have faced disappointment and failure at some point or the other in their life. But those failures didn't stop them. They bounced back with even energy and vigor. They worked hard on their weak points and emerged successful. Even discouraging words couldn't stop them. All the boys were happy to hear this. The coach then announced that there was going to another inter-school match after a few months. This cheered up all the boys. They discussed the reasons of their failure in the previous match and started working hard on their skills. The next match resulted in a draw. This didn't discourage the boys at all. Again, they worked on their skills and got prepared for a third match. Indeed, they succeeded the third time. The boys had learned to learn from their mistakes and bounce back. So, children, we can apply in our life also. Only we have to remember that never give up. We should always try for the new things. And children, we know this thing, that finally success is ours. Yes, children. Thank you. Thank you so much.